Gotti. Plus the return of John Gotti III this Friday night. Professional fighting in the cage. Get tickets now at CESfights.com.
Bubba the Love Sponge.
Hey, it's Bubba the Love Sponge. Listen every weekday mornings right here on Florida Man Radio. Powered by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE. That's 1-800-747-3733.
The following program was paid for by the host. The views and opinions on this program are not necessarily those of this station, JBC Broadcasting, management, or its sponsors.
It's time to talk everything entertainment, sports, wrestling, movies, and more. The Vincent LaSpada Show, brought to you by LaSpada's original cheesesteaks and hoagies on Florida Man Radio.
I'm the man, come round and nothing can break.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another Saturday here on Florida Man Radio for the Vincent LaSpada Show. Let me introduce you to my co-host. He's dancing his way to Tick-Tock stardom on the charts with the likes. And make sure you check him out with the coldest water bottle. My man, Niko Exxtra. What's going on, buddy?
There's a rumor that I had 2.3 million views in one day, but I can't confirm or deny that.
Well, I have another rumor in the room. Our producer, Heather, sitting to my left. Let's give her a hand. She just got 10,000 followers on TikTok. All right. Woo! Look at that. You're getting closer to being that TikTok star with that Curator Fund.
Only like 400,000 more to go and might hit up there with Niko.
You know,
Good luck with that.
Niko, I don't know what you do. I don't know how you get these people to like, do you like try to sell them or like slither them a piece of bacon to like it's like a dog. You're like, oh, come here, boy. Come here.
You know what's funny is, oddly enough, I got popular, whatever, social media popular on Twitter. I actually got 20,000 followers over there, and that's where my TikTok spawned from, posting my videos over there and getting people to translate into there, and it explodes. Let's be honest, it's all luck on social media, though. There's no skills to this.
It really is. On today's show, we're going to be talking about I'm going to be reviewing the new Mortal Kombat movie that just dropped on HBO. I took a very, very special girl to go see this weekend. We're going to be talking about that. And then we're going to be talking about the Oscars 2021 happening Sunday. But let me listen. You guys are both married over there. So I'm going to drop a question to you.
Oh, God, here we go.
Okay, so you guys are both married. Now, are you guys familiar with when you guys dated, with the rules of how the dating rules went? Like, I feel like there's to me, like, I don't believe in that, but like I feel like guys, there's like some kind of like guy code for believing that there's actual, like, after so many dates this, so many dates that. Like, Niko, explain to Heather what I'm talking about.
All right, so I went on many dates prior to meeting my beautiful, lovely wife. I went on dates on many different social media places, Tinder, Plenty of Fish, all that stuff. And I got pretty good at the dating game. And I realized that you can't invest too much time in the beginning of this, because you could really meet a girl you like and she could never call you again the following day. And this could happen over and over and over again, to the point where you actually get annoyed and you start to play your own game. Now we're at the point where you go on multiple dates with a woman. There's definitely a window where you can go in between dating and friend zone. And if you go, and my number is 3, I'm putting a firm number at 3. If you do not kiss the girl, at least kiss the girl, maybe even more, by 3 dates, she is going to start to think something's wrong with you, something's wrong with her, something's wrong with you guys together. And that is converting more to a friendship zone than a dating site.
Now, Heather, before you say something, I just want to run this by you, okay? And I was telling Niko this, okay? So the girl I'm talking to, she's been married before. So she had a 14-year marriage.
Okay.
So, but what I keep telling her is everybody plays the game differently, and she told me that she respects that if I'm not jumping to the gun to ask her out. And to me, like, I'm a very respectful person. Like, I'm not one of those slime balls out there that's like looking to like hook up within the first week and make sure I get laid. Like, that's not.
I can see that.
That's not me. I am very respectful, and it's like, I look at it like this. if she's willing to give me a shot and to build this relationship as a friend into a relationship, that I'm willing to wait and to figure things out. And that's what I was telling Niko. But, we've already talked to Niko. I want to get your opinion about it. What do you think about it?
You're going into it like it's a game, though.
I'm not going into game.
Y'all were just talking about the playing
No.
game. Or
It turns into a game eventually,
hold on.
unfortunately.
Excuse me. That was Niko talking about the game. I'm not playing a game.
I don't. When I finally got serious about wanting to find somebody and not just the whole dating, because that, oh gosh, I never want to go back to that.
No, it sucks. It sucks.
It does. But my husband asked me out 3 different times, and I told him no because I was so used to having just guy friends all around that it was just like what he was asking me to wasn't something I was interested in. And then when I finally said yes, it was like mind-blowing that I had no idea.
Well, I told him she just moved from New York. So she just moved from New York 3 days ago. So she just came from Brooklyn.
That's not a
That's
good.
fast.
Yeah.
So she's a really good chef.
That's good.
She's trying to find. She's not only is she trying to unpack her house, but she's trying to find a.
Did she have friends here first?
No, she has a sister and her family live here.
So you're like her first friend. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I don't mean it like that.
Heather. Heather.
You asked the question.
Listen. I don't know if this girl is listening right now, so we need to tread lightly. But if she's not listening, there's a lot she has to learn about her move back to Florida or to Florida from New York. That's a very big change. And you are a great person that she can meet in her journey. But there's a lot more to be said here. And this is just so far from being anything at 2 dates that you have so much. It's just so much more that needs to take place for this to work out.
You're right. And that's why I told you that I'm not rushing it, because I want to show her that not only am I a good person, a good guy, and a person that, like today she was showing me like, you believe in that, like, like when you talk about like what your sign is like each month.
Yes.
So her and my sign is like
astrology.
There you go. That's the word.
What are you, by the way?
I'm a Virgo.
And what are you?
Gemini.
And I'm a Capricorn.
And she's in January, so she's a what do you call it? I don't even know. I'm sorry. No, I do care.
So what is the story here? Are you asking if what is the magic number that you should go on a date with someone?
But see, here's the problem though. Like I'm not in high school. I'm not in college. Like I'm not looking for the magic number. Listen, if she's listening, that's fine. But I've already told her that I'm interested. And listen, you both know when you meet somebody and you know that person is willing. Like, it's a good person, like you can feel it, you know. And I told her, I said, I've never really been nervous on a date, and I was nervous on the first date.
Don't you wish you could bet?
So it was
on
a real date, though.
It was a real date.
Okay.
Let me ask you this, Heather. Do you seal a real date with a kiss? A good date?
You know what? When I was ready to start dating my husband, I did not let him kiss me the first date.
Did he go for the kiss?
He tried.
Okay,
and I was like, I gotta wait. I don't want to ruin it.
How many days did you wait?
Like the second, probably.
Second or third date. You have to kiss by the third date, or you start to join the friend zone.
Is that true? You believe that?
No.
Okay, so you go on 5 dates with a guy, and he doesn't try to kiss you.
Do you
think something's wrong?
No.
You haven't held her hand?
No.
You should hold her hand.
They hung out last night at 3 a.m. and did not kiss goodbye. No. Do you find something wrong with that?
Did you hug her?
Yes.
You got a hug. That's good.
Yeah.
I hug my dog before I go to sleep.
Oh, shut up. Anyways, we're going to move on from this. Niko, let's get into, I feel like, what is the biggest story of the week. So they're calling it the biggest main event in SmackDown history. The Tribal Chief, the head of the table, turns down the challenge to Cesaro and turns to Daniel Bryan and says, hey, listen, I'm going to give you one more shot at this Universal title. But with that being said, if you lose, I don't want to see you. I don't want to know you. I don't even want to know you exist on the WWE roster. Now, to me, is this a loser leaves SmackDown, or is this going to turn into a retirement match for Daniel Bryan? What do you think?
Man, I don't even know, because at the end of the day, Daniel Bryan and the WWE could pull a shenanigans on us like there's no tomorrow. Daniel Bryan could literally come out the following day with a mask on and be called Los Daniels Bryanes. You know what I mean? That's how corny WWE is at this point.
Well, listen, I want to know the audience out there, the Vincent LaSpada fan club is what I'm going to call it. I want to know what you think. Give me a call, 321-339-1055. Call or text. What do you think? Do you think this is a loser leaves SmackDown, or do you think this is a retirement match for Daniel Bryan? Also, I want to bring up, what do you think about these Aleister Black, I call it so I was writing it down earlier. And
vignettes? I
call it the Crypt Keeper Sensei Dragon Warrior look. Because realistically, like, I don't understand, and this is what pisses me off about WWE. You have a guy named Aleister Black, and you had him team up with Ricochet, and they both won the Dusty Cup Classic, okay? You had two guys that are phenomenal in NXT. Now you move them both up. One, I don't even know, I haven't seen wrestle in weeks. And if he does get wrestled in weeks, he gets his butt kicked every single week. And the other guy, he hasn't been on TV for like 3 months. Now he's coming back. I thought it was a pirate. Now he's coming back as a Sensei Warrior Crypt Keeper with this book going, I don't believe these people. You're nobody out there. I'm not going to believe in them. You're all disgusting. What is your opinion about this? Like, why are they turning Aleister Black against the audience?
This man's starving for his right find as far as a character goes. He's really struggling.
He had it.
He did have it, but he was switched and he changed in the eye patch, and we can't get away from that. The eye patch happened. So now we're post eye patch, and he's trying to be a new developing character that we're intrigued by, but unfortunately it's not working. He needs to go back to the guy that we liked on NXT so much.
So another thing I have to bring up is Kurt Angle. This is a funny one. Kurt Angle revealed that he pitched a WrestleMania match to Bret Hart.
Nice.
So he called Bret Hart on the phone and pitched the dream match, the grandest stage of them all, Kurt Angle versus Bret Hart. And you know what his answer was right then and there?
What's that?
No.
No.
The answer was no, and he said that the conversation ended as fast as it started, and he said, "Thank you, Bret, for the time." Now, to me, and then he goes on and talks about, oh, well, after that, I saw my career winding down because I'm getting slower. Listen, I'm going to tell you this, Niko. As a person that works for my family restaurant, I want to be the person that retires before I get to the age where it's like, I'm slower, I'm getting older, my bones are brittle. Like, I want to I wanted to retire at 35. Like, legitly, I was going to retire at 35 because there was business ideas that were flowing so fast in the family business that I thought that we were going to franchise, and I really was going to retire and become a millionaire.
What fork in the road did you hit? Because how old are you?
I'm 36. I'm 36 now.
You're 36 and working 50 hours a week. So what happened, buddy?
Hold on. So here's my scenario. I'm putting a new timestamp on it, 40. Okay, at 40, I want to be done, retired, and I want to be on a beach, drinking and falling in the sand, and make sure I wake up with a mouthful of sand, and I want to make sure that
me too, except for that mouthful of sand part.
No, I don't
want a
mind
mouthful
that,
of sand.
But I want to make sure that I have a really good relationship, a nice, beautiful woman, and I got to tell you this, guys. This girl that I'm talking to,
Mad Dog listening.
Mad Dog is listening. What's going on, guys? This guy, I'm telling you, this girl, she's so incredible. She's so beautiful. And I can't wait for you guys to meet her because she is she's a diamond. She really is a diamond. She's very charming. And I'm telling you, when you both meet her, you're going to listen. Don't give me that freaking look. Don't give me that look. Okay.
I want to meet her. Bring her in next week.
I'm going to bring her in next week. But listen, when we come back here,
too soon for all that.
Listen. When you're over there eating the grapes, listen. When we come back here with your grape eating on the Vincent LaSpada show, we're going to get into Oscars 2021, and we're going to do into pro wrestling news. You're listening to the Vincent LaSpada show right here on the Florida Man Radio Network. Dig it? Oh, yeah.
Florida Man Radio.
Florida Man is everywhere. In your car, turn it on your radio. In the office, listen online at floridamanradio.com. In the house, tell Alexa to play Florida Man Radio. Going for a jog? Download the free Florida Man Radio app. There's no reason to miss any of your favorites, like the Bubba the Love Sponge Show, the Justin Clark Show, the Ed Till Show, or the Shannon Burke Show. Florida Man Radio is taking over. Be part of the movement. Now, Florida Man Radio.
LaSpada's family-owned and operated since 1938, features their famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks straight from the heart of Philadelphia. Try one of LaSpada's signature hoagies, the famous with prosciutto and sopressata on top, the Monster Club with ham, turkey, and roast beef, or the traditional Italian hoagie. Everything is made from scratch, way overstuffed. That's the way they do it at LaSpada's. Plus a huge variety of wings, a ton of awesome flavors, 3 locations: Lee Road in Orlando, West State Road 46 in Sanford, and North Volusia Avenue in Orange City at LaSpadas.com.
It takes a lot to be called the best tasting smoothie on the planet. Come in and try one of our new meal replacement smoothies. 15 essential vitamins and minerals to get your day going with 3 delicious flavors: Strawberry Super Squeeze, PB Blues, and Cookie Crusher. Stop by at the Planet Smoothie in Orange City at 937 Hurley Strickland Boulevard in the Kohl's Plaza. For more information, go to planetsmoothie.com.
Be a part of the hottest new radio show featuring current events, news, sports, wrestling, and movie reviews. Sponsor the Vincent LaSpada Show Saturday afternoons at 2 on Florida Man Radio. Email the Vincent LaSpada Show at gmail.com. The Vincent LaSpada Show at gmail.com.
What are the top things to celebrate this time of year? Graduation, Father's Day, maybe an anniversary or special birthday? Now, what's the best gift to celebrate a milestone or major accomplishment? A gift from Orlando Watch Company. From classic timepieces to watch winder boxes and state-of-the-art pens, Orlando Watch Company is the perfect place to find a perfect gift. New luxury timepieces, top brand watches, unique vintage finds, and a great collection of certified pre-owned styles. Give the gift that celebrates your milestones at Orlando Watch Company on Park Avenue, Winter Park, or online at orlandowatchco.com.
Mama, did you sunbathe with your mask on again?
Oh no, I should have gone to Gatorland. When it comes to fun in the sun, you can't beat all the amazing animals, shows, and one-of-a-kind experiences. Plus, Florida residents get in for $14.99 through the end of April. Visit Gatorland.com.
It's time to spring into action and dive into savings now at Creative Floors. Hi, Nancy here. With 1 year no-interest financing, now is not the time to be missing out on the great savings on all flooring throughout our showrooms. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, vinyl plank, laminate, or tile, we have the products, the savings, and the knowledgeable team to help you find the perfect flooring for your home and your budget. Visit us at CreativeFloorsOnline.com for locations where it's worth talking to the experts at Creative Floors.
There's just no way to avoid foggy eyeglasses when you wear a mask. So it's the perfect time to consider laser vision correction at the Filatowski Eye Institute. Text WOLF, W-O-L-F, to 868686 or go to smileexam.com to schedule your free LASIK consultation and find out if you're a candidate today. Don't trust your eyes to just anyone. Experience matters when it comes to laser vision correction, and Dr. Filatowski and the team of doctors at the Filatowski Eye Institute have been performing vision correction surgery for over 30 years in Central Florida, having performed over 60,000 laser vision correction procedures and over 190,000 total surgical procedures. Dr. Filatowski is one of the most trusted and experienced vision correction surgeons in Florida. Text WOLF to 868686 or go to smileexam.com to schedule your free LASIK consultation today. Finance is a concern? Pay no interest for 2 years with their 24-month interest-free financing for qualified patients. Say goodbye to glasses or contacts and hello to LASIK with the Filatowski Eye Institute.
LaSpada's has been family-owned and operated since 1938. Try one of their famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks straight from the heart of Philly. If you're looking for something unique, try one of their Philly burgers. Piled high and overstuffed. That's the way LaSpada's does it. LaSpada's now has a huge variety of wings, a ton of great flavors. Get 2 cheesesteaks and 10 wings for $28.99. They got 3 locations: Lee Road in Orlando, West State Road 46 in Sanford, and North Volusia Avenue in Orange City, and at LaSpadas.com. Come and see what LaSpada's is all about.
Let's step back in the ring with the Vincent LaSpada Show on Florida Man Radio.
And we're back here on Florida Man Radio for the Vincent LaSpada Show. Niko, I got to ask you, what, without being like Mad Dog and tell me like a 9-hour story, what is your craziest plane ride story that you can tell me?
Oh, man. So I know exactly what story I'm talking about because I'll never forget it. I was riding from California to Florida, and I had to stop off in Dallas to get on another plane from Dallas to Florida. And I was in row 3, and we're flying, and I had this lovely African-American lady next to me in her mid-50s, and I was probably about 30 years old. As we started flying, the plane started shaking very, very rapidly, and the crowd, everyone gets a little tense in there. They start start hearing the noises, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, crap hit the fan, and we did a buckle. We kind of did a buckle where we all kind of levitated, and a couple of the doors opened up, and some bags fell out, and me and a complete stranger held hands. Her and I grabbed hands and looked at each other
and said, "This is the end."
And we said, "Oh man, I hope this isn't the end." I'll never forget the moment because she was a sweet African-American lady with a hat on. Like she just got out of church, dude. She was so nicely dressed. And we just looked at each other and grabbed hands, and we were like, man, this is the end.
Well, I'm going to tell you.
What's yours?
I'm going to tell you mine. So mine was, I was flying back from California. They have, how it's like.
Why is it always California? What's that about?
Because that's what it was. So I was flying back from California, and you know how they say what do they say at night? You experience
turbulence.
No, it's not turbulence. It's called something else from coming over from the West Coast.
I don't know.
It's like
it can't be good.
Well, anyways, it wasn't good. So they said it's gonna be some turbulence on the plane, and I was like, oh Jesus, and the wind was really bad. Legitly, like he kept turning sideways. Like I felt like I was on like a pinball machine going back and forth with the ball, and then legitly, I'm not lying to you. We did a full barrel roll in the air, and I thought I shit myself in my pants.
You did a barrel roll? You can't say that word. You cannot say that word.
I almost fell out of my chair.
You cannot say that word. You did a full barrel, like a real barrel roll. In a what? A plane?
Yes.
Like a 747.
Yes, and the drink was all over my lap. My laptop was on my head.
It legitimately flipped.
I'm legitimately.
Or did it buckle?
No, it flipped.
I've never heard that.
It was
in my life.
Listen, it was so quick. It was okay. You know when you get punched in the face, it's like. It's so quick.
No.
Have you never been punched in the face?
No.
I have. It sucks.
So when you get punched in the face, it's so quick. You look at you like what just happened? When you get in a car accident, when you get hit so quick, are you like, what just happened? Like I was. Legitimately, I got out of the car and I'm like, what just happened? Like, what did I just do?
The adrenaline starts flowing immediately.
Well, the reason why I asked this story is because Kurt Angle, another Kurt Angle story, he reveals on a radio show from the plane ride from H. I can't know if I can say it, Hell. And he was talking about having a couple wines before he challenged the Olympic gold medalist to a wrestling match.
Insane.
So, and they say that Vince is the type of guy that would say to Mike Tyson, hey, knock me out, hit me in the face so I can feel what it feels like to get punched in the mouth. That's what Vince McMahon was trying to do with Kurt Angle. He wanted to know how it was going to be wrestling an Olympic gold medalist. And I tell you, Vince, he got some pretty brass balls.
That's a really great story. And the story that's even better about Vince McMahon is when he was at a strip club with the Legion of Doom. And he asked them to put him up on his shoulders and give him the clothesline of death off the top rope.
Real quick, I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I didn't say anything.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
I'm just ready.
I didn't even say anything.
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
She has the button ready.
But she has the button ready because she knows that we're on edge today. She knows we're on edge today.
I didn't even say anything. She's here with the button ready to mute us. I'm good.
So he asked to have the doomsday device.
He asked to have the doomsday device put on him. Animal says, why not? They throw him up on his shoulders. Hawk gets on top of the stage, clotheslines him. He does a complete flip and lands on the floor and then gets up and gives them both a hug.
He was probably like, ow.
Can you imagine being a part of that moment, though, and feeling that and being at the strip club? It'd be so surreal that you could tell that story and people wouldn't believe you.
I'm going to tell you, Heather.
Tell me.
You better get ready for this one.
Okay.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm just saying I've got 10 seconds, so get them all out really, really quick. and then give me a few seconds for it to ramp back up.
No, we're good. No,
I'm going to tell you about this piece of the Oscars 2021. Let's talk about the Oscars 2021 happening this Sunday at the Kodak Theater like it always is. Who's on the phone?
Your buddy Kim.
Kim is on the phone.
She is.
So put Kim on the line.
She is.
So real quick, I have to say before Kim starts talking, I'm very thankful that Kim is on board with the Vincent LaSpada show with Planet Smoothie in Orange City. Kim, tell us about Planet Smoothie. Tell us about your favorite smoothie. Let's hear about it. Where is the location?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Kim.
Hey.
Hey, girl. Hey,
Thank
girl.
you. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. This is Planet Smoothie from Orange City.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
So what do you got? What do you got making? What are you guys making on the Planet Smoothie line today?
Oh, we are making the peanut butter power up.
That's my favorite one, the peanut butter
favorite.
power up. That's the best
Yes,
one you have.
It's Niko and Vincent's favorite.
It is. It's so good.
Yeah. We're going to come next week and bring everybody some.
Are you really? Don't trip.
Yeah, no, we're going to bring everybody smoothies.
What's the one with orange sherbet?
Well, we have the Vinny Del Rocco.
Yes, Vinny Del Rocco. That's so good.
Oh, there's a smoothie called.
Yeah, it has
after me,
orange
the
sherbet in it.
Vinny Del Rocco. I'm gonna have this smoothie this week.
I didn't even think we named it after you, Vincent.
There you go. There you go. You can go and get the Vinny Del Rocco at the Planet Smoothie. What's the address over there, Kim?
937 Harley Strickland Boulevard in Orange City. It's in the Kohl's Plaza.
Hey, we miss you over here, Kim. You need to come in and stop by and hang out with us.
I know. I miss you guys. I miss my boys.
We are gonna. Did you catch the whole dating section of the show?
Yes, but I'm already caught up on Vinny's dating life.
What do you think, Kim? 3 dates. Should he have went for the kiss by now or not? I know you're a straightforward girl.
No. Third date, totally have gone for the kiss. He got her an orchid, as Vinny calls it, an orchid.
Oh yeah. So I didn't tell you guys this. So on Friday, Friday morning, I was driving to work, and I was driving by this side of the road, orchid, and I got her this nice orchid. So
he went to the orchid.
Orchid is the guy that does the yard for lawn services. Orchid with a D is the flower. But yeah, you got her orchid,
and she loved it.
He got her an orchid farm.
Here, look, I'm just going to be honest. 3 dates, an orchid. You should have not only kissed, but you should have got a hand on a boob.
Oh, like there's second base coming up.
There's a hand on a boob after 3 dates and an orchid.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Or at least on accident.
Yeah. Oopsies. Whoopsie.
I hope she's not really listening to the show today. I really do. I hope she's not listening to the show today.
Tonight she hangs out. She's going to have her hands over her boobs.
Stephanie, this is Kim. It's fine. He's not super crazy.
Darn it, I'm so disappointed. I wish he was.
Well, guys, listen. Let's talk about. Listen, I don't know if you guys.
I may get to touch her boob before Vinny.
Oh,
we both may. We all may. Who knows if there's some mammograms going on?
What's going on with this fruit over there? We got there's like a
Kim's
whole
over here eating apples and grapes.
I mean, it's a whole fiesta of food over
Y'all
here.
didn't bring me food.
Heather's basically Planet Smoothie over here.
Kim, do you know?
Heather, I got you.
Heather, do you know that I'm honestly, seriously on a very strict diet right now? Like honestly, I'm on a very strict diet.
Can you not eat fruit? My sister's on a diet where she can't have fruit because of all the sugar.
Oh, that sounds awful.
I'm trying to stay away from a lot of sugar. Yes, I like today for my first meal. I had grilled chicken, salad, and I had steamed vegetables with a side of avocado.
I'm gonna be honest. Once you get married,
on a strict diet, like whenever it's like easy for you to be on a strict diet.
Once you get married, they'll have you on a strict diet in no time, and you'll be eating a bunch of bullcrap like chicken and broccoli pretty much every day.
What's wrong with chicken and broccoli? That sounds amazing.
I could say bullcrap, right?
That sounds like amazing. You don't like chicken and broccoli?
Sure, I like chicken and broccoli, but every day.
You got to switch it up a little bit on the
There's a reason I'm 185, 6'1", buddy.
All right, well, listen.
Hit the Peloton today, 7 miles.
Well, listen, listen.
I saw Niko. Good job.
Listen,
Thank you.
I did a mile and a half today.
Hey, Niko, did you do the Peloton with the girl with bright red lipstick and big old lips?
Oh my!
Kendall Toole every time. She's my favorite. I tried everyone out, but Kendall Toole is the best one.
Here we go.
Super hot
It's
and
terrible.
very
It's
motivated.
so bad.
Here we go. All right. Well, real quick, let's talk about Oscars 2021. Let's. Do you know any? Can you name anybody? Can you name? I can't name anybody on this list that I actually know. There's nobody on the list for the Oscars, female or male, that are big name people. And I don't even know if you can name one movie that's on the list for the Oscar 2021.
The Oscars always annoy me because they always pick these obscure, crazy movies with a bunch of people you never heard of and then call them critically acclaimed. And then you go back and watch them and you're like, this movie kind of sucks, actually. And I don't agree with them. So it means one of two things. A, I have poor taste, or B, all these people are crazy. Which one is it? I don't even know at this point.
Well,
name the best movie of the year.
Well,
what are they?
I'll tell you what. Best Picture right now. These are the nominees: The Father, Judas and the Black Messiahs, Monk, Nomadland, which that's a really good movie. Promising Young Woman, Sound of Metal, which is really good. It's about a guy that goes deaf from being a drummer, and The Trial of the Chicago 7. And there's another one called Minari.
I'll tell you right now, The Trial of the Chicago 7 is going to win for many different reasons.
I haven't even seen it.
And I'll tell you another thing. How is Godzilla versus King Kong not on there? This is cool.
Sucked.
Wouldn't that be for this year, though, not last year? I don't know how that works. The only ones we saw were Tom and Jerry and I think the remake of Mulan.
God.
You didn't list those two.
Shh. Heather.
I mean,
Heather.
It's so weird that all these obscure movies win every year. When has it been a movie that is actually the most grossed watched movie of the year? Does that ever happen?
No.
I mean, why? But that's the most watched movie of the year, which means
I'll tell you why. Because you got a bunch of fat people that smoke cigars and drink whiskey that put these nominations in. And it should be the people out there that are really paying their hard-earned money to go and see these movies.
Cecil, don't you think Nomadland was spectacular? That kind of thing.
Did you guys see Soul yet?
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I did
Disney.
not like
I
it.
did see it. I did.
What?
I know. I didn't like it.
What?
I didn't really care for it either. Honestly, it was no Coco.
Can I ask you this question? Have you guys seen the art of driving?
The Art of the Deal by Donald Trump. His book.
Driving.
The Art of Racing. Art of Racing.
Oh.
No.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was telling Stephanie about this last night. We were sitting there waiting for the previews, and I was telling her about this movie. I've seen it like 3 times now, and it's about this professional race car driver that is lonely on the road, so he goes and finds a companion dog, and it's a tearjerker all the way through because it's about ups and downs with the dog, and at the end of the movie, you know what happens, but it just shows.
I don't know what happened.
Chris Stapleton, Maggie's song, basically.
What happens when a dog gets old?
Oh, okay. So the dog died. Did I just ruin the movie for everyone?
Well, let's before we go on.
He's dead.
Before we get a break, let's talk about Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. We have 2 minutes. Let's see if I can get this in 2 minutes. Mortal Kombat.
Let me start real quick because I only saw the first 7 minutes and you saw the entire movie. I'm going to tell you right now, the first 7 minutes look like a hot pile of garbage. I saw Scorpion's wife die, or I saw Scorpion's wife get killed by Sub-Zero and him try to avenge it. He grabbed the chain and did his moves, and I was like, this looks like a piece of crap.
I'm going to tell you this. This movie, going into this movie about a couple weeks ago, I looked at the trailer and I said, this is going to be a hot pile of garbage. I honestly did. But when I was going with her, we were talking about it, and I'm not saying she changed my mind, but I would have never went to the movie to see it in the theaters if it wasn't for her. But I'm going to tell you this. Seeing it on the big screen and seeing it actual on the iPad is way different.
I'm sure.
And the actual action in this movie with the fighting and all that was ridiculous. Like it was good.
And so I know we only have a minute or so. Do they have beef and then it turns into a tournament, or are they just fighting at places?
So the way it goes is that so they show each person that's going to be in the Mortal Kombat battle. They show what they're doing, what their life is. And then Sub-Zero is going around town freezing people and taking their families away, like killing their families off. So the people that are fighting in Mortal Kombat all have a tattoo on their somewhere on the body that has a Mortal Kombat tattoo, and they're the ones that have been chosen to fight.
Nice.
But I tell you this, when Stephanie was telling me, I asked her, because she kept telling me, because Stephanie's the kind of person that's like, she'll buy a movie if she likes it and she'll watch it over. I'm the kind of person that'll buy a movie and just buy it because I want it and it will sit on my shelf and collect dust. She says to me last night, I only buy movies if I'm going to watch them over and over again and if I really enjoy them. So when we listen, hold on real quick. Listen, when we come back with the Vincent LaSpada Show, where we continue this conversation, so stick around. You're listening to the Vincent LaSpada Show right here on the Florida Man Radio Network.
Florida Man Radio. Previously on the Bubba Love Sponge Show.
Your Honor, may I talk?
Yes, you may.
I would like to let you know that I approve and like to be called slow on the job site and in life.
And what's your name?
My name is Lummy or Lumix, whatever you want to call me, Judge.
What's your government name?
Warren Bartholomew Victor Garrison. However you want to call me. I'm just slow. I don't even know my real name.
Bubba the Love Sponge mornings on Florida Man Radio.
LaSpada's family-owned and operated since 1938, features their famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks straight from the heart of Philadelphia. Try one of LaSpada's signature hoagies, the famous with prosciutto and sopressata on top, the Monster Club with ham, turkey, and roast beef, or the traditional Italian hoagie. Everything is made from scratch, way overstuffed. That's the way they do it at LaSpada's. Plus a huge variety of wings, a ton of awesome flavors, 3 locations: Lee Road in Orlando, West State Road 46 in Sanford, and North Volusia Avenue in Orange City at LaSpadas.com.
It takes a lot to be called the best tasting smoothie on the planet. Come in and try one of our new meal replacement smoothies. 15 essential vitamins and minerals to get your day going with 3 delicious flavors: Strawberry Super Squeeze, PB Blues, and Cookie Crusher. Stop by at the Planet Smoothie in Orange City at 937 Hurley Strickland Boulevard in the Kohl's Plaza. For more information, go to planetsmoothie.com.
Be a part of the hottest new radio show featuring current events, news, sports, wrestling, and movie reviews. Sponsor the Vincent LaSpada Show Saturday afternoons at 2 on Florida Man Radio. Email the Vincent LaSpada Show at gmail.com. The Vincent LaSpada Show at gmail.com.
Hey, it's Shannon Burke. Orlando Harley brought the party back, and now they're keeping it going full force. Join us for the first house party of the season, Friday, May 7th, from 6 to 8 p.m. It's going to be an intense battle of the decades. Music, games, free food, full bar, and come decked out in your favorite decade for our costume contest. Plus, Orlando Harley has the largest selection of new and pre-owned Harleys in Central Florida. Make your plans to join Friday, May 7th at the Orlando Harley House Party, located at 3770 37th Street. Let's ride. Did you know one guy every hour, every day is diagnosed with testicular cancer? This is a reminder to all the men listening to check yourself before you wreck yourself. Manscaped, in addition to providing the right tools and solutions for safe and easy manscaping, is partnered with the Testicular Cancer Society to spread awareness for men's health and early cancer detection. Manscaped recommends you check yourself once a month. In addition to checking yourself regularly, we want to make sure your sack is looking fresh with Manscaped. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code FLMAN at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. LaSpada's has been family-owned and operated since 1938. Try one of their famous Philadelphia cheesesteaks straight from the heart of Philly. If you're looking for something unique, try one of their Philly burgers. Piled high and overstuffed, that's the way LaSpada's does it. LaSpada's now has a huge variety of wings, a ton of great flavors. Get 2 cheesesteaks and 10 wings for $28.99. They got 3 locations: Lee Road in Orlando, West State Road 46 in Sanford, and North Volusia Avenue in Orange City, and at LaSpadas.com. Come and see what LaSpada's is all about.
Fists will be flying at the Caribe Royale Orlando for CES 62. Want to catch Florida's best MMA fighters square off? Text the word FIGHT, F-I-G-H-T, to 321-339-1055. It's live MMA from the station that's unfiltered and unafraid. Florida Man Radio.
Time to get back in the ring with the Vincent LaSpada Show on Florida Man Radio.
And we're back here, final third segment here on the Vincent LaSpada Show. I just told Niko in the studio that I'm going to laugh when it blows up in his face.
How's it going to blow up in my face?
Because I'm going to prove you wrong about this situation. I'm going to prove you wrong because you know what? If you've not been... now I sound like Nike Knox.
You did just then. I'm going to tell you.
I'm going to tell you guys, if you've not been to LaSpada's, you have to go. I'm not just saying that because I'm part owner of the restaurant. I'm going to tell you this. Listen, this is how I tell my customers. I am a little cocky, and I do tell them, listen, you'll be back. But the only reason why I tell them that is because I know and I have so much confidence in LaSpada's. We've been open for almost 83 years. 1938, LaSpada's was founded in the Boardwalk in New Jersey, but it's a Philadelphia-based sandwich shop. I'm telling you, the best Philadelphia cheesesteaks. We do burgers, we do meatballs, we do Italians. I'm going to tell you this. Niko can vouch for me. She's been there a million times. There's nothing on the menu. We make homemade, fresh chicken salad and tuna. Nothing on the menu that's bad. Niko?
Here's how good your place is. Your place is so good.
Let me tell you something, brother.
That I sit in my house on a Friday night at 10 p.m.
Oh, yeah,
and I think about what you should have on your menu, my man. And there's one thing I thought about last night that I don't know if you have or not, but I want to eat it. And that is...
fish tacos.
I don't like seafood, so that would be no. What I want from you is a BLT. Do you have it, and do you offer it? Because I know you got bacon, I know you got lettuce, and I know you got tomato.
Not only do we offer a BLT, but we make sure our bacon is a crispy, smoked, flavored BL. You know what? It's funny. I'm going to have a BLT for lunch today.
Honestly, I was sitting around last night thinking about your silly restaurant and a BLT that I was going to eat. I don't know why. Sitting next to my beautiful wife, I'm thinking about BLT sandwiches, but it was happening.
We do BLTs with provolone cheese.
So I'm really excited to go to your place and eat a BLT now. I've had the burger. It's amazing. I've had the ham and cheese sandwich. It's the best one in town. And the cheesesteak, well, you already know. People are talking about it on HBO shows, let's be honest.
Oh, yeah. Heather, did I tell you about that?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry.
It's LaSpada's for hoagies and something for cheesesteaks.
So
that's the video.
The new show this week with Kate Winston that came out this past Sunday on HBO Max. Can I just tell you, mentioned my family's name on the HBO show.
What? How?
It's been around 83 years. What do you expect?
It's called Mayor of Easttown on HBO. It's an original series. If you go on there, if you go in the first episode with Kate Winston and you go to the 47-minute mark while they're sitting at the bar, the guy that she meets in the bar is not from the Philadelphia area, and she's talking to this dude. Kate Winston is talking to this dude, and he. So when the scene comes back, it shows the actual the bar, and the outside, and it comes back and goes. So you're talking about LaSpada's for hoagies, Coco's for cheesesteaks. Now Coco's is another cheesesteak place up in Philadelphia, but they actually serve pizza. I'm going to tell you this right now, they got it wrong. Because my grandfather in 1938 founded the cheesesteak recipe. So we're known for cheesesteaks. But I don't care. I am just thankful, glad, and I got to thank everybody out there, listening or not listening, that comes into LaSpada's, because I appreciate everybody as a customer that comes into my restaurant and spends their hard-earned money and trusts us, a little old sandwich shop called LaSpada's that's been around for 83 years for a good cheesesteak. Thank you very much. And if you go and check out the Orlando Weekly new guide, we're in the new guide for Orlando Weekly. We have an ad in there. And I appreciate all the fan base for LaSpada's. And check us out on HBO. The reason why they call it LaSpada's is because LaSpada's up north. That's how they say LaSpada's. Down here in Florida, we call it LaSpada's. In Philadelphia, we call it LaSpada's. Let's talk about some wrestling news. I'm going to take over the wrestling news today. Let's talk about Mark Carrano getting fired from WWE for the trash bag incident. So this past Thursday, Mickie James was let go and shared on social media that she had her belongings, which I don't understand. Why would you have belongings? Like it's not like a facility, like, you know what I mean?
It is now, though, if you think about it, because they're stationed at one location. But I agree with you. Normally they wouldn't, because I heard Maria Kanellis say the same thing happened to her 10 years ago when they were on the road, and I'm like, What, do you have a locker room where you leave your crap in? Like, take
Yeah.
your crap home. When you get fired from a job, they don't mail you your crap. You have to take that stuff in a box and take a walk of shame out of the office.
I was going to say,
I've seen it at my job.
People know you're getting fired when you have the brown box.
I've seen it at my job. You have to carry your stupid box out. So this girl to be fired and then mad that she got a bag sent back to her and it's in a trash bag actually kind of annoys me.
So Mark Carano, he was the former head of talent relations, position that he held for about 2 years. Here's the funny part. He took it over from John Laurinaitis, and now John Laurinaitis is taking it back over, which, if you don't know, John Laurinaitis is in the family with, he's married to Nikki and Brie Bella's mother. So they're all connected. So John Laurinaitis is back in to talent relations, and Mark Carano's out. I just got to tell you this. I feel like there's so much going on in WWE right now. They're not paying attention to what's actually going on because there's actually claims and more claims coming out that Mark Carano has treated the talent very bad. So I'm looking. I think I saw one. Did you have you read about this story?
He's infamous for being disrespectful to people, and obviously on Total Divas, his true douchiness came out. I can say douchiness, right? Yeah, that came out. And he's been infamous for a long time for being a less than stellar employer. And he was the scapegoat for this, though. Let's be honest. The person that put the thing in the bag, in the trash bag, that probably wasn't Mark Carano, right? Who did it? It was some employee at a low level that was told to do that.
Hold on, but here's the thing, though. If it was told by Mark Carano to do that, then Mark Carano's going to get blamed for it.
Yeah, it all boils down to the highest up that they can get the blame on. But they probably wanted him out for a long time.
I was watching Forensic Files last night. Have you guys ever watched that?
Yeah, I do. I like it.
So I was watching Forensic Files. I was watching the episode where this girl got murdered that was living in an apartment, and the guy across the way did it. But there was 3 people in the room that did it. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there's one person that's the head of the whole entire operation. And that's Mark Carano. Mark Carano was probably the one that said, hey, listen, I want you to go into that locker room. I want you to take her stuff, put it in a bag, ship it to this address. And that's why Mark Carano's getting fired.
They've been doing the same thing for 20 years. It's
sad. It's sad that it took this long.
Vincent LaSpada, how would you expect your package to come after you get fired? Are you glad you even got your package?
UPS box, very nicely.
It came in
packaged.
a UPS box.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did. It had a trash bag inside the UPS box. Oh. So how do you want your stuff? Not in a trash bag? Would that have been acceptable? Because either way you look at it, WWE fired your sorry tale for getting, basically in their eyes, not good enough, even though I think she is.
I'm going to tell you this.
The last night at NXT, they gave her a shot at 205 Live to be an announcer. I saw her there, and then they fired her the next day, which is even worse. I mean, she wasn't good enough for that either.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Number one, let me answer your question. If you fired me, you let me know where I can go pick my stuff up. I will fly to the state and go and pick it up. Number two, I think Mickey James did a very good job on the panel for Stand and Deliver. I really do think she did a good job. So I think they didn't give her enough credit for what she did. You know, supposedly she's a Hall of Famer. So if you're going to name somebody a Hall of Famer and you're going to put her on a panel and then you're going to say she sucks, that means you don't have enough confidence in her to do the job. That's how I feel.
She's married to Nick Aldis, who is basically the face of NWA, so I totally expect her to see her in NWA in 60 days. And you know what? NWA doesn't have the viewership and the media coverage, but it's a good product.
Let's talk about the shakeup that happened this past Monday with the shakeup of the commentary.
Man, that guy's struggling, isn't he, on Raw? Adnan? He's just struggling. He is no Michael Cole. He's just hasn't got it yet. He should have started on 205 or NXT. I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it.
Supposedly from Skip Dan Allen, you know, the guy that comes on here, he's taking
Skipper.
Yeah, hi Skip. Hi don't Skippers. We don't skip.
He's Tick-Tocking.
Supposedly from Skip, he said that he's taking over right now for Todd Phillips. That's sick right now. So let's see if that's actually true. But Pat McAfee reveals his SmackDown commentary role, how it was offered. So Pat McAfee was offered this role, and he opened up on Busted Open this past week, and let us know that he thought he was going in the direction where it was going to be another NXT gig. He thought it was going to be another match, another commentary. But then when he was asked to be a commentator on SmackDown, he was very shocked. And they said, how about being a commentator on SmackDown? Now, let me ask you, you've watched 2 episodes now of Pat McAfee being on SmackDown. What do you think Pat McAfee's status as a commentator on SmackDown?
6 months from now, Pat McAfee will not be the announcer on SmackDown. He is also struggling. He doesn't have what it takes to be, in my opinion, a lead. What is that, color commentator? Is that what his title is?
Niko, I want to be a color commentator on SmackDown.
You would be a better color commentator than him because, honestly, he kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest. And Pat McAfee has all the potential in the world in the ring and as a manager and on the mic. But as an announcer, that's a different beast. Corey Graves, I never would have guessed in a million years that he would turn out to be as good as he is.
I don't like Corey Graves.
But he's good, dude. He wasn't good before. He's good now.
He's no Jerry Lawler.
They moved him to Raw for a reason because he can hold a show on his own with one other person.
Well, real quick, Ronda Rousey and her husband are now announcing after a 4-month hiatus.
For the first time.
Yeah, 4 months. She's now 4 months pregnant. And here's what pisses me off about her. That, you know, they talk about her coming back and her going to be, going to be this.
Sheets.
Yeah. She hasn't been around since WrestleMania 35, okay? Nothing 35. Why did we let these entertainers and these performers come into our business if all they want is a one-off match? Let's kick them to the curve and not bring them in because there's so much talent in the WWE locker room. You want to bring somebody like Ronda Rousey in from the UFC to talk about this? It blows my mind. It pisses me off. But listen, Niko, today was a great show. Where can they find you at?
Niko Exxtra. You can find me on TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, everywhere. That's how I roll. 2 X's.
You can always find me at the Vincent LaSpada Show on Twitter. Also on Vincent LaSpada on all platforms, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and wherever else your sister is hanging out at. Thanks for coming to the Vincent LaSpada Show. We'll see you guys next Saturday right here on the Florida Man Radio Network. Peace. Woo!
Florida Man Radio.
The Ed Till Show.
The anti-riot bill, what do you think of that?
Personally, I think the anti-riot bill is a waste of paper.